It's all just such an incredible story, and we are so fortunate with us this morning, that woman, that Good Samaritan who brought these two young children to safety, Kasandra Monteiro. Thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
We have followed this story over the course of the last couple of days. People just so amazed by this. Walk us through that moment. How did we get here? What were you doing? How did you come across these kids?
Well, I was with my client. I was actually working, so we had left Whole Foods. So we got into Route 91. We were supposed to get off exit 6. But there was so much traffic, so I didn't get on. I got off exit 6. I was getting off it and then got back on the highway. And I was like, go on to the next exit, which was exit 8. So from exit 8, I got off that, took a left, took a right, ended up like on State Street when I was supposed to take another left, but I took the right instead.
And you saw these kids?
Yeah, and then I was like, I'll just take the next left so I could go back. But we passed the street, it was one way, and then the next street up ahead, there was a car that took a left, and it was just like, follow that car. So then after I was like, okay, I'll follow that car. My client even said, you know that car? I was like, no, I'm just gonna follow it. It's going the way that I need to go. So I followed it, and we came to a stop sign. We continued going straight, and then it led to the road aside the mountain. So like on the mountainside, so once I got there, I was like, okay, I never been to this side, but I know what this will lead, because it'll lead exactly to my boss's house.
And when you saw these kids on the side of the road, what was that like?
It was, at first, I passed right by them, because I wasn't sure. I saw the little boy in the car seat, and I saw his little hand, like, kind of wave. So when I passed, I was like, did I really see what I saw? There was no cars around. There was no, like, big shadow figure, like an adult near. So I was like, I need to turn around. So as soon as there was a way for me, the next bridge for me to turn around, I turned around and went back. Even my client was like, why are we turning around? I was like, I think I saw two kids. I'm not sure. And she's like, here in the dark? I was like...
So you go around, you see these two kids. What is this 5-year-old doing, interacting with this baby? What does that look like?
He's just huddled with her like he's protecting her. He's holding onto the car seat tight like he's protecting his sister. And it was just an amazing, like, I was just so surprised at that age, you know?
I was with parents outside this school yesterday, each of them calling you a hero in this scenario. This could have ended any number of other ways. To hear that, what goes through your heart?
I just think it's something that anyone would do. Not so much a hero, but anyone that would see that situation would do the same thing, you know? But for me, like, the way that boy was holding on to his sister, that for me was the hero, because he was protecting her and he was not afraid.
I know you're a woman of faith. How does an experience like this change you? How have you changed?
It just shows me that, like, when some people call it intuition, the inner voice, you know, I call it the Holy Spirit. When there's that voice that leads you to something, tells you something, listen to it, you know. There's a reason why I went. There's a reason why I didn't get off exit 6. Something was like, don't stay here, go on the next one.
Take us to that moment when you were there and that mom was reunited with her little ones.
Oh man, it was like heartbreaking. It was like your heart just filled. Like, as soon as I heard the mom come crying, it's like, there's no feeling like, it's just amazing that they were back together.
Margaret and I say often on the morning show that we really feel that most people in this world are good, kind people. Your message this morning to somebody out there who might encounter a similar situation down the road?
I say, you know, do the right thing. Listen, if there's that voice or that inner voice, people call it, or the Holy Spirit, as I call it, listen to it. Listen to it. It's going to guide you. It's not going to lead you to something. It's going to guide you. It's going to tell you. You're going to feel the right thing.
And were mom and the little ones hugging, crying? What did that look like?
Yeah, amazing, amazing. The baby, she was small. She didn't know too much, but the little boy, he even said to his mom, why are you crying? Because they don't really understand, but it was just amazing.
All right, well, on behalf of a very grateful community, I know you're being hailed a hero. You were humble in that title, I know, but a lot of people appreciate the work that you did. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.